The action continues here in Lutte set. Adam, as we have a contest, and I'm not quite sure how to put this lightly, so let's just say with two very opposite types of competitors.
Yeah, let's go with that one.
The only thing these guys have in common, I think, might be their hairline. We've got on one side the Immaculate Ray Saint-Jean, who's looking to take away the winner's purse tonight. And then on the flip side, we got Shitty Bison, who I really admire for wrestling in a vest. This is something you don't see too much, but I like it, and I think just like those gyrations in the corner, it's all part of the head games, and I think that's what he's going to implement tonight if he's going to try to combat the egomaniacal ways of the Immaculate Ray Saint-Jean.
Speaking of seeing too much, some of those come on now.
How do you think you would fare in a gyration contest with Shitty Bison, Adam?
I don't know. I think Shitty is the LeBron James of gyration. I would just be like a average high school basketball cap.
Well,
in that regard.
we are going to see if he's going to be as successful as LeBron James in this contest. We got a collar and elbow tie-up. Ray Saint-Jean takes Shitty to the corner. Nice clean break. You like that. Now, this is something we saw out of Ray Saint-Jean at the previous edition of Lutte set. He likes the trash talk, and something that I was thinking about is how he wastes time. Clearly he's in shape. He's an athlete of a high caliber, and I think what he's got to do is focus more on his opponent as opposed to the audience. That clearly they get under his skin, and that's going to cost you when you're trying to walk away with a win.
Especially against a guy like Shitty Bison, a guy who's just so hard to put your finger down on and like how to approach this guy.
Well, something that impressed me right there was the second collar and elbow tie-up of the match. Ray Saint-Jean, he's more muscular. The smaller of the two, though, when you think about the weight advantage, Shitty's got it. He sent him down to the ring, just shoved him right off. If we can get more of that aggressiveness, I think Ray Saint-Jean is going to find himself in the winner's circle, as it looks like he's going for a test of strength here. Now, this is something I don't know if I would trust if I'm across the ring from Bison, and that's why spit right in his hand.
Ray Saint-Jean, not the usual water he's used to having sprayed all over him. That spitty hand of Shitty.
Now this is the mind games that we're talking about moments ago. He's going back and forth, and you can see it's starting to get under Ray Saint-Jean's skin. He's starting to get irritated. Back and forth.
And that hot-headedness coming through with Ray Saint-Jean. I mean, this guy's had a diverse wheelhouse of opponents so far here in Lutte set. Took on a Wolf last show, now takes on whatever the hell you want to call Shitty.
Well, and that's the thing. The common denominator in all of his matches here in Lutte set is he's getting rattled. He finds himself on his knees. Shitty's mocking him, and Shitty's going back to the gyrating.
But he did beat the Wolfman the Wolf of Wall Street last show, so he has proven that he can look past all these characteristics of his opponent.
This is absolutely true, and Lutte said he's batting .500 right now, as it looks like we're getting another test of strength. Shitty's got both left and right hands up. He's trying to get the fans behind him, and he is just jiggling. Look at that. Look at that. That's what you got to do if you're a guy like Ray Saint-Jean. You got to cut the tomfoolery. You got to put an end to the funny business.
Somehow, some way, Twiggy, Shitty over the last few years has definitely built himself up a solid fan base. I ask myself why each and every time I see Shitty in the ring.
Well, you look at him, he's an underdog. He's an underdog in life. But you want to talk about building up, it looks like Ray Saint-Jean's built up his muscles, but right now they're not helping him. Saint-Jean doesn't even know what the hell is going on.
He does now.
Shitty clocks him, sends him down with a big lariat.
Oh! Hard chop to the chest.
You can hear that one up here as he sends him off to the opposite side. Ray Saint-Jean reverses, ducks down, Shitty holds on. Big back rake. And I saw Shitty's fingernails backstage. These things are disgusting.
They went right in the eyes.
And you know, Saint-Jean, he's got his own skin particles in his eyes right now. Shitty sends him off. Big whip. Saint-Jean returns the favor, holds on. Looks like he wants to take a powder here. Now, is this a crazy idea right now? Shitty's been in his head for the past couple minutes. Is it smart of Saint-Jean to take a break, as Shitty looks like he's not going to tolerate it?
Absolutely. I mean, cut off the momentum of your opponent. You get the guy rolling, then you cut him off. Speaking of cutting off,
Now here's the question, why isn't that a disqualification, right? We just saw 10 minutes ago, TDT got disqualified for putting their hand on Serge. That's a low blow. We saw that last month too, and I'm starting to understand that maybe the rules are going to be a little flexible here. They're relaxed rules based off of discretion of the referee, and right now, I don't have any respect for Lutte.
And mind you, in that previous match, Twiggy, a referee already had some issues with the participants. As far as I know, Alex Headfield not having any issue with Ray St. Jean or Shitty.
Well, here's the thing. Perhaps he saw that, TDT, they get disqualified. They're going to put their hands all over the ref. Maybe that's not what he wants, and he's going to let Ray St. Jean get away with murder here as he starts to punish Shitty, who's reeling off in the corner.
I've known Ray St. Jean for quite some time. One time a very humble, respectable man, but got a little bit of the taste of televised wrestling and has gone through a complete attitude change since then. Just a little taste.
Well, sometimes a little taste is all you need to whet the appetite, and then you get that appetite for it. Adam, we got an incredible night of action here. Our main event this evening, Stu Grayson and Benjamin Toll. Who do you like for that one?
That's a hard one to call, Twiggy. Both men, two of the absolute best you'll find in this part of town. You have the power of Benjamin Toll, but you have the explosiveness of Stu Grayson. It's a hard one to call.
Well, right now we're seeing that same type of power and explosiveness. Shitty's on his way back into this contest.
Oh!
Another massive knife edge chop. St. Jean's going to be feeling that one. Shitty launches himself, gets caught right in the stomach. The breadbasket is hurting. What do we got here? Big! I can't believe he got him up for that one. That might be it.
No, sir. Only a 2. And what I noticed, Twiggy, is that Ray St. Jean's offense, not the flashiest of offense, but effective, able to cut off Twiggy time and time. Cut off Shitty time and time.
I don't want him to cut me off. I want him to stay away from me. I don't want a beating. I don't want to get put through the table. I want to stay here, and I want to watch the action. Don't scare me like that, okay? You're my third partner in 3 months. You can be replaced. As Ray St. Jean tries to put Shitty to sleep in the middle of the ring.
Calm down, boys. Now slowing down the tempo. Hatfield raises the arm.
You brought something up earlier. He's not a flashy competitor, but this is the question. Does he have to be? He's got the strength. He's got the poise. He certainly has the confidence, so use what you've got. You don't see him go up to the top rope because he doesn't need to. It might not be the most exciting action, but why does it need to be? That's my opinion on the matter.
Independent wrestling changes tempos, changes styles every year, but it's always that effectiveness of just the old school basics, Twiggy.
Well, you want to talk about tempo and style changing. Shitty right there implementing a big foot stomp. He's just going to the gut 1, 2, 3 times, trying to mount a comeback. But this is the type of action that I want to see out of Ray St. Jean. He's not worrying about the fans. Look, I don't like the guy. I tried to say hello to him earlier. He was too busy getting someone else to spray him down with water. So that's fine. I don't care. But when it comes to the action, this is what I want to see out of a guy who clearly has ability. This is the best I've seen him look in months.
And it rakes the eyes of Shitty.
And that's the other thing. He's not afraid to bend the rules, and it looks like he's going to get a taste of his own medicine here as Shitty catches him in a sleeper hold. Not enough, gets caught with a big back suplex. Shitty rolls to the outside. Now that's a smart move. He can't get pinned on the outside. He's going to want to make sure he can get into the ring and break that count out.
Are you as surprised as I am that Shitty had the wherewithal to know where he was in the ring, roll out? Anytime this guy shows some wrestling smarts, I'm amazed.
I don't know if what he's doing is on purpose, but it's working.
Okay. I'll believe this when I see it.
We'll believe it. A nice cocky move there out of Ray St. Jean. Now this I got to call into question. You're not going to win the match on the outside with a sleeper hold. This is purely to posture in front of the fans, to show he's in charge. Shitty Dash Bison's not going anywhere, but it's not going to get you a win. Now, I don't understand this. I got to call this into question. I don't understand how this is making sense here. Isn't he on the ropes? He's got him on the ropes here.
He's outside of the ring.
Look, somebody bring me the Lutte Zero set rule book. I need the rule book. Otherwise, I'm going to call this sort of stuff into question.
Airplane spin around and around he goes.
The only thing being called into question right now is on behalf of Ray Saint-Jean trying to figure out where the hell he is, because Shitty has got him wondering and wondering and wondering because he is confused, he's disoriented, and this is the type of opening that Shitty needs if he wants to get into the winner's circle.
I mean, just when you think you've seen it all, you see a legal sleeper hold on the outside of the ring. Oh. Now Shitty rolling.
What you're going to want to notice here, Shitty's boot is coming off. His boot's coming off, and I don't know if that's going to play a factor as he's firing him up with a whole bunch of juking and jiving. And there's the big one. He just punched him right in the head, and his whole forearm rode up Ray Saint-Jean's bald dome.
Might got some armpit in the face, too, off that one.
Again, I don't know if it's on purpose, but it's working. Shitty ducks one, catches him with a big
Stunner!
Stone Cold Stunner. Is that going to be all she wrote?
Hooks both legs, no, sir.
That move only works for Stone Cold Steve Austin. Shitty is a house of fire here. He's trying to get these fans up on their feet as he's looking to put Ray Saint-Jean away here in his Lutte 07 debut.
Been a very competitive match so far.
And I got to give it to Saint-Jean, and look at this. Just as I mentioned, takes the boot off, uses it as a weapon. I don't understand what's going on. This match is on fire. I'm loving it. The fans are loving it. It might be a hardcore match.
I don't know anymore.
You and I both. Saint-Jean counters. Big suplex. That might be enough.
Hooks the leg. Boot is still in the ring.
Only good for a 2 count. I got to tell you, month after month, this is the best that Ray Saint-Jean has looked. He's being pushed to his limit, and maybe that's what he needs. Last month, he's caught in a match full of tomfoolery with the Wolfman. Now he's got another kind of unusual, unsavory character, and he's keeping it mat-based. He's punishing him.
Been able to cut off the momentum on numerous occasions.
He looks leaner. He might be turning me into a fan here, Adam.
Back elbow from Shitty.
Ducks one. Ray Saint-Jean catches him with a big spear, goes for the quick cover, and that's what you're going to do. 1, 2, that might be it. Not enough.
See that too, Twiggy had hooked the leg, and he kept the, attempted to keep the arm down as well.
Now, if you're Ray Saint-Jean, how bad do you need this win tonight?
I mean, Saint-Jean, he had a win his last outing here, but he wants to keep the momentum
You
going.
want to build off of it. That's exactly, you want to build off that momentum, and it looks like he's scaling to the 3rd rope. He's calling for that trademark elbow smash.
I mean, just like MVP said, they're looking at people from all over Quebec, Ontario, the United States.
Shitty rolls out of the way again. The wherewithal. He might be a weirdo. He might be a creep, but he's not as stupid as people might think he is. Saint-Jean going back to the bottle. Is he going to take a drink here? He's just cooling off. Looks like he's going to... So now the referee decides, well, this is too much.
So you're allowed to use a boot, you're allowed to have a sleeper on the outside of the ring, but the water bottle's where it draws the line. But
well, the one thing that Shitty's deciding you can't do is a low blow. Catches it, charges in with an unbelievably ruthless bicycle kick, takes the vest off. This might be it. Picks him up.
Oh boy!
A huge 69er driver there.
Sealed and delivered for Shitty.
Adam, the fans are on their feet. Shitty Bison makes the most out of his Lutte 07 debut. What a contest.
Definitely one of the most confusing matches I ever called, Twiggy. Wouldn't you agree?
I would agree, and hopefully the rest of the night is going to be a lot more by the book. You like the rules, I like the rules, the fans don't like rules. That's why they're on fire here tonight in Gatineau, Quebec.